All right, switching gears now. Here at Denver 7, we're big fans of the polar plunge for Special Olympics Colorado. There are just 3 plunges left this year, and as Katie LaSalle shows us, that means you're running out of time to take part or to donate.
Joining us now is Sergeant Diana Cooley with the Aurora Police Department and Alexandra Vander with Special Olympics Colorado. Ladies, it is so wonderful to have you to talk more about polar plunging. So Sergeant Cooley, it has been great to see law enforcement throughout the state participate in and fundraise for the polar plunge for Special Olympics Colorado every year. But what other ways do law enforcement support Special Olympics Colorado in addition to the polar plunge?
Well, in addition to the polar plunge, we do tipper cops. I'm sure you guys have heard of those. We go out as law enforcement and serve the community at a local restaurant. And then those funds get turned over to the Special Olympics. We also do the Ford truck raffle where we raise funds for the program as well. So we just have little fundraisers here and there throughout the year that assist with the fundraising.
And Alexandra, how many more polar plunges remain in this year's series? We've seen some great video here on number 7 so far.
Yes, we have 3 polar plunges remaining in this series presented by Westera Credit Union. And each of them have a 5K this year sponsored by Anytime Fitness. We actually have one this Saturday on April 10th at the Boulder Reservoir, the following Saturday at the Aurora Reservoir, and the following Saturday, which is the 24th, closing out the series at UC Health Park in Colorado Springs.
So Sergeant Cooley, will you be plunging, because you're with the Aurora Police Department, at the Aurora Reservoir on April 17th?
Yes, absolutely. Myself and a team of APD officers and our civilians will be joining this polar plunge, and we're going to be presenting.
That's awesome. So Alex, why should folks, if they haven't already, take the plunge, or if they can't attend in person, how can they really get involved from home?
Yes, well, we have a virtual polar plunge sponsored by Verizon where folks can plunge from home. They can choose an ice water bucket or a water balloon or anything cold and plunge from home and still be involved while still raising funds for Special Olympics. Our programs fully rely on the funds raised from events like the polar plunge. They allow us to provide year-round sports, like we just finished up our winter season. Kicking off our spring season with 5 different sports. We have our spring Alps U, which is our athlete leadership training program, starting off here soon. So all those funds raised help us to continue to do what we love to do.
Sergeant Cooley, good luck plunging on April 17th. And Alexandra, thank you so much for joining us as well.
Thank you.
And Denver 7 is proud to once again be a sponsor of this year's Polar Plunge. You can learn more, donate, even sign up at specialolympicsco.org/plunge.